Welcome. This is the first lecture in a series jointly sponsored by the New Canaan Library and the New Canaan Museum and Historical Society on the Constitution. Our first speaker tonight is Jean Sweeney, who will talk about the Equal Rights Amendment, an amendment that should be in the Constitution. So Jean, let's get started. Thank you for coming.
Oh, I'm thrilled to be here.
Can you give us a brief overview of the Equal Rights Amendment?
Yes, I'd love to. So after the Civil War, women were supposed to be given the vote. They were denied it. There was a two-pronged strategy: get the vote and get equal rights. White women got the vote in 1920, others in 1965. In 1923, the Equal Rights Amendment was proposed, and the final language to go to the states says, equality of rights under the law shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or any state on the account of sex. And those 24 words have not been added to the Constitution of the United States. In 1982, we fell 3 states short of the 38 states that needed to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment, and we began a 3-state strategy going after the 15 unratified states to get a minimum of 3 of them to ratify. We got Nevada in 2017, Illinois in 2018, and we are on track to get Virginia in 2020.
How did you get involved in ratifying the ERA?
Oh, well, it was just so fabulous that I was born in a period of time, and I was a sophomore in high school when the Equal Rights Amendment went to the House and the Senate to vote and was given to the states to ratify, and that was 1972. And I've kind of followed it my whole life. I'm an attorney, and when my children went away to college, I kind of looked around and said, what is it that really needs to be done? And I said, this Equal Rights Amendment needs to be ratified. So I got on Twitter in 2014 and just started to push it, and through that have met the whole grassroots group that's working on the Equal Rights Amendment. And in 2014, we hooked onto something called the 3-state strategy, and we're here today, and we have 1 more state to go, and we've ratified the Equal Rights Amendment.
So the third state, of course, is Virginia. So what remains to be done to ensure passage of the ERA?
Well, what we did in Virginia was we had grassroots activists there who have been there for years. People have been working on this for years. We were defeated in the Virginia legislature in 2017 and 2018. They wouldn't allow the Equal Rights Amendment to come to a vote. And so what did we do in 2019? We went and we turned the state blue. So it is really exciting. So many people work so hard. And we expect that they will ratify the Equal Rights Amendment. They will be the 38th state to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment in the beginning of 2020.
Great. If people are interested in getting involved, what should they do?
So it's so fascinating because there's so many things that are going on. The first thing I would say is call your senators and your congresspeople and say to them the Equal Rights Amendment is important and we want it at the top of the agenda. For resources, the best resource is to go to va-ratifyera.org. That is kind of the heartbeat of the entire movement right now. The other is eracoalition.org, and that is the coalition of, I think, 120 organizations, and we are represented by ERA Coalition. If you want to look globally, because globally there's a lot of things going on as well, there's a website called equalitynow.org, and then I would also go to unwomen.org.
Okay, great. And also there will be books available at both the New Canaan Library and the New Canaan Museum and Historical Society. Feel free to reach out to both of those organizations if you want more information. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's so exciting.